Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn.
He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Rafael Leao.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Munoz.
It's a throw-in. Colombia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's good running with the ball. Good take and... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Colombia!
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Colombia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Duran. Played through into space. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. And no, he's seen through all of that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Driving on and making good progress. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Colombia with the corner. They're first. He's rising! No, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Nuno Mendes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's headed upfield. And here's Diaz. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Colombia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Colombia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back underway. Colombia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Diaz. Duran. Oh, good take in a good area. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spread it left. Goes looking wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Quintero. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Duran has found the net here, of course. And that has found him in acres of space. He's in a great chance! And that's a sharp finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Colombia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And that'll be a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game. James Rodriguez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Into the last quarter of an hour. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Diaz. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good strength. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dink through. That's going to go a long way. And that will be it. Colombia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Duran claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we rise now for the English national anthem.
is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at
Kane! No, just not quite.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Amrabat. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he refuses to take the bait. Cross goes in there. Rodgers. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Kane. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, can they get him away? Well, that's a real chance! Goal, England! The first significant strike. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
22 minutes is number 21.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. Rodgers gets into a good position. Oh, that's superb. Decent chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Adley. Plays it across.
And he's there to clear it.
Rodgers is onto this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely bit of skill.
And here's Kane. Aguirre
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He's had a shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mazraoui. And the referee has blown for half-time.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
England looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rice running with the ball. Now it's Rashford. Unahi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rice looking to receive it in space. Anderson looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Anderson receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Unahi. Brahim Diaz. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Tries to play it through. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Again, a brilliant save. Mazraoui. Amrabat. And it's Rashford. Showing good feet. Rodgers. England can consider themselves just about safe now. Kane! Sensational from Kane! A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Pressure, one pressure. He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for England, number 26.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The less said about that pass, the better.
11, Phil Foden. Substitution in progress.
And he's been shifted off it. Rice.
2 added minutes
Foden
have been indicated.
acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. This looks promising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Anderson claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.